We have some developing news. A prisoner swap, years in the making, releases 3 Americans being held in China and an undisclosed number of Chinese citizens being held here in the U.S. Let's bring in News Nation's Keleigh Beeson, who has the very latest from the newsroom.
Yeah, and there are now reports, Nichole, that these 3 men are on planes on the way to the U.S. That was as of this morning. The U.S. government designated all 3 of these men as wrongfully detained. So they are 78-year-old U.S. citizen John Leung, Texas businessman Mark Swidan, and Chinese-American computer scientist Kai Li. So Li and Leung were being held on espionage charges. Swidan had been facing a death sentence on drug charges, and he did receive quite a bit of national attention. This was when actor Mel Gibson called for Swidan's release.
The United States government has demanded his release, and we as Americans should stand up for this man who represents the best of us. I ask for all of you to raise your voices and demand Mark's release, and to pray that he's returned to his family. Thank you.
So News Nation's Marky Martin spoke with Swidan's mother. This was in April of 2023, and here's a bit of what she had to say.
It must feel like you're screaming at the top of your lungs and no one is listening.
You know, it's like Mark doesn't exist. You've seen the town I live in. It's very small. There's nothing going on here, which I like. But I don't have the, I'm on Social Security. And so I can't just pick up and fly to Washington, D.C. or New York and participate.
So it is important to note this is a rare diplomatic agreement with Beijing. A U.S. official saying the Biden administration had raised these cases with China in multiple meetings over the last several years, including earlier this month when President Biden met with President Xi at the APEC summit in Peru. Again, reportedly, all of this part of a prisoner swap with the U.S. You said it off the top, Nichole. As of right now, the White House has not immediately confirmed that any Chinese citizens had been returned home. Nichole.
All right, Keleigh Beeson, thank you. Thanks for watching. Go to joinnn.com to find News Nation on your screen. And don't forget to click the red subscribe button below to get more of News Nation's fact-driven, unbiased coverage.